Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out Once Human. Now, this game doesn't come out at least until 2023. It's still a little ways away. The screenshots I saw looked like it looked pretty solid. It is listed as a survival shooter, which could mean a whole lot of things. I mean, because I guess in a way, you know, 7 Days to Die is a survival shooter. There's guns in it and zombies and you're trying to survive, but who knows what that actually means, but that's kind of actually what we're here to find out. So we have 3 trailers available for us today. We have the official trailer from the Summer of Gaming back in June. We have the official trailer, another official trailer that released back in September. They're different lengths, so they must be different, I hope. And then we have the official gameplay trailer that actually just came out a few days ago. So we'll go ahead and just start at the very beginning of when it was first showed off and move forward from there. That's the end of the trailer. Good job, me. You're great at this. Pro Strem. Pro YouTube. Prequel to 2 Human? I don't think so. I don't think that's it. That deer was significantly lower everything than the entire environment. Oh, that looks friendly. Oh, yeah. That's what you want to play with. Yep. Death Stranding? Oh. Oh. Is this like Outriders? Can we keep it? Yeah, if you can catch it, says Athena. Huh. It's a nice little ride. Does have building elements in it. Okay. Some decent looking fab housing. Can you get attacked? Admittedly, after playing 7 Days to Die, and in quite a bit of it, I really love building a base that you then have to defend from something. It's a really good mechanic. Makes it feel like what you build has a purpose beyond just like, you know, Minecraft simulator or just to look cool or to just to store your shit. That was cool. That was a very cool initial showing. We're not done yet though. This is the official trailer. Yeah, besides storage, yes. It is definitely a different trailer. Okay, we got some zombies now instead of just big scary beasties. Looks like it's primarily third person. Very good environment and feeling of the survival game. I agree. Yeah, solid. Super solid. I wonder how you get the resources to build your base. God, the creatures are creepy. Admittedly, I love third-person games. A lot. I like how our next trailer is called a gameplay trailer, and largely all we've seen from these first 2 trailers has been gameplay. Not complaining, just observation. Beta test coming in November 2020. It's November now! Maybe this gameplay trailer will tell us a little bit more, or maybe there's not a demo in here. All right, well. Okay, this is the official gameplay trailer from the PC Gaming Show just a few days ago. Creepy bird. I don't recognize that studio name at all.
Squad H73 has reached target location. Mission objective, deviation control.
They have 3 guns, at least.
What the hell happened here? Take cover.
Wow, those heads were taking bullets. Oh!
Deviant identified. Open fire! Open fire!
A deviant, you say? Is that an SCP? Thank you. Oh.
Get up now. We gotta get out of here.
Ooh. Oh no.
Look them in the eye.
Which eye? What fucking eye are you talking about, bro? They got fucking pedal heads. Oh, that's great. Love that. Oh, there's a first-person view if you want it. Gross.
It's all over. Let's
No,
get out
it's
of
not.
here.
It's over at this location. I'm impressed by both of them. That box alone would be heavy.
Knock, knock.
Some sort of potential PvP element. Oh, we needed to see if they had any extra information on. The beta test is no longer in November. The beta test is on January. Come back here. How dare you? Beta test is on January 6th, 2023. Okay. At least currently. That is, you know, of course, potential subject to change. Okay, so its actual expected release date is Q4 2023, action-adventure survival strategy game. It does say online PvP. I wonder how heavy of a requirement that is, because admittedly, I would not be super interested in that. I would much rather it be a more dedicated co-op PvE survival experience where there's different locales or points of interest that you can go into that are something that you need to conquer together. Very heavily so from my personal standpoint. I don't care about Rust-style PvP mechanics. I don't need to fight against other people over their resources or, you know, their base versus mine. Play alone or join others to fight, build, and explore. When the world is in chaos, you are our last hope. I really hope that that is not a hard PvP requirement. So I will be keeping an eye on that in terms of potential options for that. In a general sense, though, I loved a lot of what I saw. Looks like they added a lot, so they had to push back the beta test. Yeah. There was a lot in there. Based on the battle scene, I thought it was more like a Back 4 Blood. That's kind of what I got too, but kind of like a Back 4 Blood mixed with kind of like a 7 Days to Die, where like you choose a mission, you can go on the mission, you try to succeed in the mission, you get, you know, resources, and then you can go either back out into the open world style experience or something like that. Almost kind of like a Dying Light. And you can build up your base and stuff, and maybe there's a purpose to building up your base. Oh, goody. Horrible hanging monsters. I love it. It's great. Looks like that low-key more of a free world Metal Gear Survive and without tower defense. I mean, there might end up be the intention of having a base defense style mechanic. I mean, we see that they have walls and like barbed wire and stuff here with like guard towers and stuff. I assume that this is somebody's base rather than a point of interest that you're raiding. It could be either one, of course. But with that in mind, I would much rather, hey, look, a crocodile. I would much rather it be have that option available to you. Is this their only game? Good question. Yes, at least that is currently available on Steam. Seems very ambitious for an initial project, but that's, I mean, it's getting easier to get into development, so it's easier to be more ambitious with your initial approach. Yeah, it definitely seems to game. Yeah, that's definitely it. This is definitely their initial game. Crazy. Looks really good though. I definitely have some some needs. I wouldn't even say expectations. I would guess they did other works, just not games, or it's made up of devs from other studios, right? So, because it could be people that, you know, used to work for insert Studio X's and Y, and they formed Starry Studios when Studio got bought, sold, went under, had a mass exodus. Who knows, right? I do like a lot of what I see. I will say, if it is a hard focused, like built-in hardline only option is a PvP style, I am not interested. I am not in the slightest. I love a lot of the way things look. I like the way that it presents. It's got a great atmosphere. It's got a great environment, but I do not want this game to have a required PvP option for it. I want a dedicated PvE option and have it just be a survival shooter that I can play with friends and not have to worry about PvP. If the base game as a PvE game or that base option is good enough, I might take interest in PvP later, but that is not what my initial interest is for this game in the absolute slightest. It'll go from a game that I'll be watching very closely to a game that I do not care about at all and will not be following. So right now, it's dependent on what that ends up being. Entirely. Completely. You give me that co-op PvP, cool survival, like survival horror, shooter resource collection aspect, I will give you $60. If you force me into PvP, you get $0. Just letting you know. But that's Once Human. I still like the thought of it being a prequel to Two Human. It better be a really long time in the past. So that's Once Human. It doesn't come out for a very long time. Its initial targeted release date is Q4 2023, which, I mean, with the way that video game development works, means that it's probably going to be at least 2024. It does have an open beta test January 6, 2023. That is, of course, subject to change. Based on how complete things are in that beta test, we might get a better idea of how far along the game is towards an actual release. It does feel like a game that will probably have an early access launch, to where a incomplete form of the game or a still in development form or form that needs further refinement and tweaking and stuff is launched maybe even before that Q4 2023 date. Just feels like a game that could be in that space, but who knows how they want to approach their game is up to them. That is the feedback that I have. If the devs do ever see this video, it looks great. Please don't make PvP a hard requirement. Let me know what your thoughts are on Once Human at this point in time. Put them down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you go watch one of the other videos on the channel, thank you and enjoy.